With the number 11 pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets selected Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the University of Kentucky. The Hornets, however, quickly traded Gilgeous-Alexander to the Los Angeles Clippers in exchange for the No. 12 pick and 2 second-round picks. With the number 12 selection, the Clippers picked Miles Bridges, who is heading to Charlotte as part of this draft day deal. From ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Clippers will send the 12th pick and 2 second-round picks to Hornets for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, league sources said. https://t.co/ifmanfb5hm, Adrian Wojnarowski, Edward Jepson, June 22, 2018. Here's a brief overview on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the sort of player that finds his way into the NBA draft just about every season. He is a supersized point guard at 6'6", with a wingspan to match, and he produced as the lead guard at a major program in Kentucky. He is a strong passer, defender and rebounder, and there is a role for him on just about every NBA team. The size of that role is what scared away the teams that passed on him. Last season's example of this prospect was Frank Ntilikina. While the young New York Knicks point guard proved himself an excellent defensive player, his shooting was so bad that he could only see the floor for 21.9 minutes per game on a rebuilding Knicks team. Gilgeous-Alexander is probably never going to shoot 36.4% from the field as Ntilikina did last season, but the fact that he doesn't project as a strong shooter or scorer of any kind is very discouraging in an NBA that depends on its guards to generate more offense than ever. There are going to be teams that see the Kentucky point guard as too much of an offensive liability to play. There will be others that see valuable role players like Sean Livingston and Ron Harper in his future. In the right situation, he has a very bright future. Here's a brief overview on the Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers traded their two biggest stars over the last year, dealing Chris Paul to the Houston Rockets and Blake Griffin the Detroit Pistons, in what signaled the end of an era for Lob City. Fortunately, there won't need to be a long wait before the next successful Clippers team in Los Angeles. The Clippers finished above .500 last season despite trading those two stars, and now, help is on the way in the form of not one, but two lottery picks. Their own pick came in at number 13 overall, but thanks to the Griffin trade, they also have the number 12 pick from the Detroit Pistons. For a Clippers team that has overhauled most of its roster over the past year, the chance to add two young studs is hugely significant. Only three players, DeAndre Jordan, Austin Rivers and Wesley Johnson, remain from the teams that had Paul and Griffin, so adding players on cost-controlled 4-year deals will give the Clippers a chance to institute some stability in their roster during this rebuild. If they get these picks right, the Clippers could become one of the most attractive free agent destinations in the NBA next summer, when Los Angeles native Kawhi Leonard is set to hit the market.